Si Rosso y cuadro y lo cantan bola, es válido, ¿verdad? Pero si la bola está completamente fuera del cuadro, tiene que tener una recta por el medio, mitad, mitad. ¿Entendió? Pero si ya van dos atrás, no supone van dos atrás, ya usted puede tirar lo que usted quiera, para el piso, como usted quiera. Pero los dos primeros trales tienen que ser detrás. Ajá, ok. Déjeme. Está bien, déjame poner también Coño, loco, pues yo estoy maniado, loco. Porque esto en el Play 5 es mío. Aquí es maldito bate. Miren. Dale, vamos allá.
The wind of the pitch. That one finds the zone, and we're underway.
Este uniforme que tengo lo conseguí ayer.
Just missed.
Qué rico. Randy Johnson, ese.
In the air, right field. Quan sprinting after it.
Oye, a Randy Johnson conseguí. Se me olvidó poner.
Here's some real power at the plate. Ken Griffey Jr. And he's the home run leader on this team, Singy.
Pues sí, yo le digo eso porque yo aprendí a jugar con el hombre más morrañoso jugando, aprendí yo. Ese no tiraba por medio. O sea, cuando tiraba por medio, cuando habían tres bolas ya. Ese mamagúa, pues tiraba más malo que guiaba. Pero valió la pena aprender con el maricón.
See it deep and keep your hands inside it to drive it the other way.
Righty to the plate.
¿Sabes por qué valió la pena aprender con él? Porque ya yo más o menos
just not able to square it up.
And strike two. Schemes. One of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Garcia makes his way towards it, and it's caught for the out.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
Here's Jose Ramirez. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
No, cayó. Rosso, no puede, si usted quiere tirar. Pero no tocaba rey también por ahí medio, ¿no? Ah, ya. Okay. No, porque el picheo fue, tú sabes. Estaba rozando, es válido. Ahí el ampaya. Y este conseguía Maitrao, Maitrao lo conseguí también. Que Maitrao, el cabra.
Waste no time there. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Claro, loco, aquí se ve también
Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
No, este es de primo mío, el hermano mío. Hermano mío de su casa.
Sent it out way faster than it came in.
Como fluido, así mismo, tú sabes.
No matter where you hit it at that speed, it's tough.
This one swung on and hit well, way back there.
Allí estaba jugando con el hermano mío. Digo, viene para acá a jugar ahorita. El otro hermano mío que juega pelota. Usted no se ha comprado este Play 5 porque usted está elevado.
Trey Turner. The wide to kick the pitch.
So after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning, get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And that one is lifted in the air.
Si usted se compra, un Play 5 para usted, está bien.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. Out to short.
Cayó afuera.
Tosses to first, and Ramirez is set down. Here is Aaron Judge.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Foul ball there.
Aaron, yo no tengo yo banqueando.
8th season, 31 years old, a former first-round pick back in
este loco es cuando él le da la bola, él le da durísimo cuando le da. Ey, bueno, así más o menos. Mira cómo le diste en la cara, Jabo. Mira.
He was all over that one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did. And he
Diablo, loco, mira que mamañero, loco.
In now, takes ball 1 off the plate. On the ground at first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
YAiii. Sí.
And we're back. Top of the second. Here's the second baseman, Brandon. Schemes back to work. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. The throw, 1 out in the second. Gary Sanchez at the plate. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. And the righty deals. Foul ball.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
Judge is there. And makes the
grab.
And
con el hermano mío, si usted se va de vida, pero el hermano mío no sabe jugar mucho, tú sabes. Él sabe como yo. Pero le hace swing a toda la mierda que tú le tiras. Él no tiene como o sea, él, a veces viene que no me espera una bola. Y a veces viene que hace 7,000 swings pisados. Ajá, sí, como usted.
Bottom half of inning number 2, and now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1. 0-1. That's in there. 0-2 now.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried.
Pero si fue por ahí, vale. ¿Cómo le dio esa bola allá abajo?
And he deals.
Ay.
Good job to fight that one off.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Mayormente pichea se usa arriba, porque es más fácil bajarlo que subirlo.
Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets him.
Nosotros jugamos con los dos primeros laterales, tienen que salir de la zona. Si tiraste por la zona, pero por lo menos empieza a jugar y dice, ¡ay! Pues la estoy esperando, loco mío. Papi, ya que tío juegue.
That clips the corner. 1 out, bases empty. In the dirt.
O si usted quiere, mío, podemos jugar, supone. Ya no tengo un lío. Porque jugando aquí no vamos a taparlo. Porque ahí usted sabe que obligado, aunque no sepa cuál picheo es, pero los dos primeros picheos tienen que venir mitad.
Next offering upstairs.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if you make some mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter, but he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Hey.
Back up the middle and it gets through.
Manda lo que llega ya tercera.
Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Ay, qué bobo.
Has to step out of the way for ball 1.
All eyes on the double play ball.
La
abanico. No better way to get out of this inning.
Just off the inside edge.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Ramirez. There's one. And that's two.
Voy a poner el mano mío que le cojo un tuinito en cada hilo.
And welcome back to the ball.
Con este no.
Now the number 2 hitter, Ken Griffey Jr. That one fouled off.
Pero ponen ahí de jugar. Pero no podemos hacer de no, güey. Pero con eso de todo.
Jose Ramirez.
Hermano mío, que lo pongo a jugar center field hay pitch. Ay, qué diablo, que está rozando la esquina. Que saibó. Back to amigo. Hey, ¿cuánto fue?
A gigantic blast. His second home run of the game. It's 3-0. Pretty impressive lineup. Mike Trout hitting this far down. Up the middle.
Aquí te corre aquí.
El loco mío dando hit,
So man
pero que fue con Byron, tú bateaste.
Swings and fouls one off.
Maestrado.
One run across.
Maestrado coge pila, ¿tú sabías? ¿Sí que ve?
We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
Qué loco.
And a foul ball.
Pila, mío.
Goes again.
Ay, pero este tipo tiene valor, loco. Mira, muestra lo que me está tirando ahí.
Brother goes again.
Pero pila que Maestrado corre, mío, vea.
Throw. Safe.
La que no la cantó por el Espíritu Santo, fue. Ay, mío.
Trout on at second with 2 down. Runner on the move again. High fly ball near the pole. That one is the pitch. And it's even up.
Ay, es mío, me quiero sellar en tercera. No.
It's a strikeout. Back here at Citi Field as we go to the last of the third. And here's the catcher, Jorge Posada. And first offering is foul.
Mío, el aprecio es YAiii, de verdad. Yo sé dónde está.
And he takes a strike.
El huevo, por ahí, por el aprecio se fue.
Back to the mound, he's got it.
Sí, ahora es todo mío.
Sends it to first. 1 up, 1 down. Trey Turner now. He's 0 for 1.
Este bola bajito. El cuadro más feo el tipo.
And first offering is fouled off.
No, mira, porque yo no vivo en la calle, nada mío, yo vivo metido en el barrio. O sea, no en el barrio. No di que metió para el barrio, sino casi a flor de calle.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Guerrero makes the catch, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, bases empty.
Hey, mío, el castigador.
Jose Ramirez. Inside, almost got him.
Que no batea recta, mío.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Mío, usted está curando conmigo.
2 down, nobody on.
Esos son los piches que batea.
Line to right, and that'll be a
pero
base
métete a primera que soy out. ¿Por qué tú no te metes? Este juego lo dañan, loco. Tú vas a decir que en pelota de Play 3, de Play 2. Si Tigres meten a primera, de una vez.
Down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. A little out front there as he swings through it.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Next pitch is outside. At the belt and fires.
Pero ¿por qué tú la estás tirando tan lejos, mi amor? Déjala pasar ahí.
And a swing and a miss. Down on. As we go to the top of the fourth. Here's a big power threat. Tyler O'Neill. As he turns on the rubber. And with that good live arm delivers.
Mira eso de frente, loco.
Slings it across. And O'Neill is retired. Wow at the plate. Hard hit right side. The throw to first. Two up, two down. 2 out. Base is empty. And here comes the power hitting catcher, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. On the ground to short. Slings to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom of the fourth, and now it's Luis Garcia. As the lefty gets to work. And there's a foul ball. The pitch. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff from this one or not.
Throws him with the heater at the knees. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And first offering is fouled off. The lefty fires.
That's the ball. Ese picheo a mí no me gusta tirarlo, loco. Para nada me gusta tirar ese maldito picheo.
Foul ball there. Base is empty, one away. We're here at the bottom of the fourth. Right side. Guerrero steps on the bag. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth. Next to hit, Stephen Kwan. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Kwan in his 3rd season, 26 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2018.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch, perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Two out, space is empty. Short hop liner, handled it short. He's in there.
Yo le di aquí, pensaba que era Eric que la había cogido.
Willie Adames stands in.
Mierda, loco, ¿qué es esto ahora, loco?
Ground ball, left side. Base hit.
El error eso siempre viene.
Throw in holds the lead runner at second.
Siempre se
2
viene
on
después de la
now,
loco.
with 2 away. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. He was late there, strike 1.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss.
Well, this is a higher leverage spot, and I love the way that he's turned things around. He's got 2 outs now, ahead in this.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. In plenty of time to first, and that is the inning.
Bolón.
And we're back. Now it's the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. The right-hander back to work. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. Right field, down the line, and that one slices foul. Swing and a miss. Had it way out front of the slur. And now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. 1 for 2.
Cuidado, mío. No invente.
Pero
la madre, loco.
The tag and he's out. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Ay, qué Orisandra. Ay. El loco mío dando doble. Ay, Dios mío, lo dejarle en primera. Llegó. Juega con ese pisado y tú vas a seguir. Bueno, mío. De 2-2 con 2 rounds. Y cuidado. Vamos a quedar callado, loco. No puedo dejar pasar el picheo como yo juego porque tú sabes que tiene que pichar primero, obligado.
We head to the bottom of the 5th, and now the switch hitting catcher, Jorge Posada. Now he steps off to reset. Moore back to work. Right through there for a strike. Strike 2.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Ay.
Out to short.
Tira y pasa, que se no corre nada.
Fires over to Guerrero. 1 up, 1 down. Trey Turner at the plate.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
La cuenta de G tiene esos jugadores. Todo así 9-9. Qué rico. Podemos golpear ahorita, gente.
1 down, base is empty.
Hey.
Off the middle, that's a base hit.
No, yo no sé, pues vamos a ver si viene a las 12 de la noche.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
And now they've got some turnovers. Ground ball up the middle. There's 1.
Mira.
And that's 2.
Cuidado. Se salió de la mano. Mío. Mío, pues yo con 2. ¿Y qué es lo que es mío? Mío.
Back here in Queens.
Vamos a hacer la que sea una ahora.
Stepping in the long ball threat, Mike Trout.
Mike Trout, mío, de 2-2. Ay,
Dios no strikes.
Dios. Gracias, Señor. Mala mía.
And that one fouled off.
Maldito PCI, la maldita manía, loco.
The wind to the pitch.
Como quiera, iba a disparar.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Mira.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ay, Dios mío, ahora sí, maldito.
Tosses to first.
And
that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. And now the big-time power threat, Ian Happ. And a foul ball.
Está loco ese de comer.
Here's the 0-2.
Estamos en 4. El loco mío te está castigando heavy a los juegos. Pero le dio bien.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Tyler
Y
O'Neill.
este de 2-0. Va a haber que poner la banquilla a esto.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Corbin Carroll.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
Ey, hueso. O sea, si me gustó a mí.
And we're the top half of the 6th.
Esa me encantó, mío.
High fly ball out to left field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that.
A ver si uno
And welcome back to the ballpark. And now Aaron Judge. The wind of the pitch. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
And Judge spoils that one.
Acá porque la rey también nunca queda mitad.
And now the lefty. And ball 1 to Judge.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count. Kicks and fires. Got him. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
Deja eso, mamá.
And now it's going to be Luis Garcia.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
That one to first. Guerrero takes it to the bag. And a couple of quick outs. Here's some real power at the plate. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That one fouled off. The 0-1. And a foul ball. And here it comes. On the ground. And foul ball. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. And they're on the board. It's 3-1. Now it's the right fielder, Stephen Kwan. Swings through that one out in front that time. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. The wind of the pitch. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. Throw to first.
Ya, qué loco, pero qué hombre que dura tanto para soltar la bola.
Runner at first with 2 away. Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Willie Adames. And a big swing and a miss. And a foul ball. Now this is in the air down the line. Happ heads towards it. Dives and makes the catch. Top of it. Now at the plate, Brandon. And he
no, tíreme recta, que la gente que no va a pasar. Vengo puesto para su pichito lento así. Vengo puesto para eso.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Just off the outside edge. Now 1-2. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. And now it's the catcher, Gary Sanchez. Swings through that one for strike 1. Rolled out towards left center field.
Mira.
Up against the wall.
No, bro.
Route, the ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot. Turned around and made a nice catch.
And the righty deals. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And that's the 3rd out. Back here at Citi Field, bottom of the 7th. Here's the left fielder, Ian Happ. Here comes the pitch. The lefty fires. Late on that fastball.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
Witt gathers and throws to first. And 1 away in the bottom of the 7th. Next to hit, Jorge Posada. Swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Next offering misses, and it's a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The line to kick the pitch. Right side. Diving, makes the grab. Here's Trey Turner, 1 for 3. ground ball, base 9. Man at first, down to third baseman, Jose Ramirez. Raleigh Fingers gets the call from the pen. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Now they've got him in a rundown. Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. Here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Schemes back to work. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Ripped towards third. Ramirez sends it to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Now here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. And it looks like he wants to go through the signs again. Whips on it, and it falls in. And now here is Jose Ramirez. Lifted in the air, right center field. Judge really on his horse for this one. And there's 2 down. Throw over to first. Here's Mike Trout. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. Bounced up the middle. He gets there with the slide. Fires to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. So digging in, Ian Happ, the Happ Daddy. First pitch swinging. Guerrero, the lead runner out at second. Trout on at first with 2 down. And there's a hit. Around third, the throw in. Not in time. He's safe.
Couple of singles back to back. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team to.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track. And we're back. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Leading off, Jose Ramirez. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets...
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Gone. And they inch closer. It's 4-2. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Nobody on, nobody out. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Now Judge drives one. Deep left field. Happ ranging back on him. Out of here. He made him pay for that one. It's 4-3. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Luis Garcia. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. A massive home run. It's 4-4. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The next swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. It's a bomb. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 5-4. New pitcher now, Jake Diekman.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Bounce to third. finally gets the first out here on the grounder.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
And first offering is fouled off. Still only one out here in the inning. Late with the swing there.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away. So 2 down now, and here is Ian Happ. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a foul over the screen and back out of play. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. Back here in Queens, all set to start the 9th in this one. And now it's Brandon Lau. The pitch. Wouldn't chase that time. That one in triple digits. Looking to get the tying run on base. And a count 1-2. Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. He's 2 outs away. And now the catcher comes up to him. Gary Sanchez. And that one fouled off. A 1-run lead here at the top of the 9th. Next pitch is outside. Right-hander kicks field. Swing and a miss. Now only 1 out remaining. Back to the top of the order. Here's the stop at the plate. Bobby Witt Jr. Hammers that one. Curling down the line and foul.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
The short
Cazzo, loco, rossando la maldita qui.
game here at the top of the 9th. Next pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-2. And another ball. This could end it.
Cheuri!
And that should do it.
Diavolo, adesso testa,
The catch is made to end it. Close to the final 5-4. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB.
Said the paper I get hot turn you to ashes. Only thing is I don't remember me asking. Fill up my bag of chips and I ain't sharing a fraction. I'm down for whatever. Know I'm about that action. He asked me for a ballpark price. I pitched him double. I'm taxing like they uncle, but I gotta keep it subtle. And even if he notice, I know he don't want no trouble. Cause it's nothing like the hustle and the from the struggle. I've been on my doors since a youngin'. You should know that. You should know. I've been on my doors since a youngin'. You should know that. You should know. I've been on my doors since a youngin'. You should know that. You should know. I've been on my doors since a youngin'. You should know that. You should got what you need, what you want and what you don't. I do what you see, what you plotting, what you want. I just the fiend walking out the corner store. Only thing that's guaranteed is I'm bound to get this dope. I got what you need, what you want and what you don't. I do what you see, what you plotting, what you want. I just the fiend walking out the corner store. Only thing that's guaranteed is I'm bound to get this dope. Now don't let me catch you slipping, cause I always got that. We might run up in your crib and take whatever we can get. Beat the up for it, but we gon' run off with all them hundreds on the counter, cause that paper counterfeit. And I'm
What you talking about? I'm trying to get paid. You know, it's whatever. I'm down for whatever. If it's bread, I'm there. I'm gonna get mine.
Ahora le pongamos mío a abrir.
All eyes on me, all eyes on she, all eyes on us, all eyes on we. Before they cut you out, then you were missing. Honestly, I thought you weren't allowed. Mais oui, mais non, merci. All eyes on me, he's only in C. Tristan is broke, selling his banknotes. And then you figure out you're still deceive this courtesy. I cut you anyhow. Do it me. Didn't I tell you then? Didn't I tell you not to start up? Didn't I tell you when? Didn't I? All eyes on me, I said. What I mean, I said. All eyes on me, I said. I'm not that innocent.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got Diamond Dynasty Baseball tonight. It's the Kings taking on the Brunch. Okay, all set to go. Now it's the DH, Bobby Witt Jr. Pitch. This one chopped around the foul.
Que trabajar, que trabajar con poca. Vaya, se lo veo yo con el pichero, bueno, que la sepura de pichero. Estamos en la casa mía y tiene un uniforme de casa.
Side gets out of the way. Ramirez getting started at the hot corner, 31 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Liner, base hit.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Man at first, one away. Runner on the move. Pitch in the dirt.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Luis Garcia. Now a check on him at second, back safely. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Ground ball, Vlad Jr. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back now at Oriole Park. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. And the pitch. Ball one there.
1-0.
And another ball. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Righty delivers. Hit hard on the ground is short. Gets it to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Now the number 2 hitter, Ken Griffey Jr. First pitch misses.
Sometimes pitchers work him backwards, starting with the breaking ball, but it's a tricky approach. He almost wants to bait you out there to throw that stuff to start the at-bat.
One out, base is empty. And down on strikes he goes. And there are 2 down. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That one finds the corner. And it's 0-1. Just missed. That one down the line. And that's just foul. Judge has it sized up. And that ends the inning. Back here in Baltimore, new inning getting started. Now it's the power speed combo. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Ground ball right side. Whips it to first. And Guerrero is set down. And now the right fielder, Stephen Kwan. Foul ball. No score here in the second. In the air, left field, down the line, and no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. The 0-2. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Corey Seager now. The Dodgers made him a first-round pick back in 2012.
18th overall that year for Seager, Boog, and Carlos Correa, Byron Buxton, Marcus Stroman, just a few other first-rounders from that class.
That ends the inning, so we head to the bottom of the second. Now, Juan Soto. Glasnow back to work. Swinging a foul straight back.
So, here's an interesting note on Glasnow. He's been known to look at photos of people he doesn't like before it starts. It's a way for him to kind of get angry, and then he carries that anger out to the mound to help him pitch. Sounds like a good strategy to me, but I wonder who he's looking at.
And he punches one right back up the middle. That's what he does. Great contact. Here's Jose Ramirez, third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. And the first offering is not close. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Here's a 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Soto gets his lead at first with nobody out. And that's outside.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Glasnow back to work, the 0-1. Judge really on his horse for this one. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Ian Happ up to hit. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
2 outs. Hard hit left side. Gathered in by Seager. Throw to first. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, here we go. Top of the third. Scoreless game.
Me lo tiene más raído, muchacho. Más raído me lo tiene.
Teoscar Hernandez. Lined, and that's a base hit. Slides, but he can't come up with it. Low throw, and it gets by.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Makes the grab, one away. Next is the designated hitter, Bobby Witt Jr. 0 for 1 so far. Foul ball there. And now the lefty. And there's a foul ball. Top of the third, no score. Got it. 2 down. Here's the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. And he's already singled in this game. Oh, caught up in a rundown now. The feed to the pitcher gives him no chance, and the inning stays alive. And he airmails it out of play. Look out. Inside, almost got it. 2 outs with a runner at third. That's a base hit as a run scores.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Against good pitchers, you've got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch.
And Judge spoils that one. Moore throws over, and he's out, and it got him. That ends the inning. And we're back, and the batter will be the shortstop, YAiii De La Cruz. The pitch. Fought off foul. Glass now, ready and deals. A dive, nice stop to his knee, the throw, it's there, and that's a great play. It's Gary Sanchez. Little chopper rolls foul. Home team down a run here in the last half of the third. The next offering misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. 1 down, base is empty. Line drive, that's a base hit out into left center field. Jose Altuve up to hit here. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Runner on the go. In the air, right side. Kwan settles underneath it. Squeezes it. 2 down. Ken Griffey Jr. now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. That one fouled off. Sanchez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. All set for the start of the inning. Aaron Judge. At the plate. Judge, in his 8th season, 31 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2013.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Hit connect on the curveball, struck him out. Stepping in the long ball threat, Luis Garcia. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. The other way, that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Everything came together for him. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
And that one fouled off. And a foul ball. At the belt and fires. That misses the zone. And the count 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
He swung over top of the curveball. And now Stephen Kwan. He struck out swinging in his first at bat. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Back now at Oriole Park, ready to go, bottom 4. And now the first baseman. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And a pitch. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Fires across the diamond, and Guerrero is set down. Watson. Down.
All he's doing. A nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Makes the grab, and there's 2 out. And now Jose Ramirez.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
And here it comes. And that one hit to first. Finds its way through, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. And now batting, Mike Trout. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. That one hammered left field. Hernandez drop step going back. And it's gone. And that gives him a lead. It's 2-1. 2 outs, nobody on. And now the big time power threat, Ian Happ. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and fires. Up the middle. Oh, what a stop. Throws from the seat of his pants, and he's safe at first. Now it's the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Cut on and miss. Throw. Save. Smash to the left side. Throws to first in time. They limit the damage here. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready now for the 5th inning. And here's Corey Seager to hit.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Singled and scored his first time. And a swing and a miss there.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Calls it in, 2 away. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
1 strike.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
0-2.
on the ground. On the run, throw to first. They get the out, and that'll do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the catcher, Gary Sanchez. Blast now, back to work. And takes low for ball one. And another ball. And there's a foul ball. The 2-1.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking.
Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. That's worth the price of admission. It's 3-1. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Judge going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling, and then the way that they treated your family.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Just missed it. And you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip. 2 outs, base is empty. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. will hit next. Judge is there. Hauls it in to end the inning. Top 6. Here's some real power at the plate. Bobby Witt Jr. as he turns on the rubber and with that good live arm delivers. Fouled off. He was late. Joe Kelly into the game.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
The pitch to the right side, and it's through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And he deals. And fouled off.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
2-2.
Squirts away a little bit. Runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2. And the right-hander deals. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Here comes Aaron Judge.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And Judge spoils that one. Kelly, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. In the dirt, ball 1.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Here's the second baseman, Luis Garcia, 1 for 2. Comebacker to the mound. Over to first, and that is the inning. Well, we go bottom 6, and now it's Juan Soto. And the pitch. Into center and a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. These days, when you see a ball come off the bat like that, the first thing you want to know as a spectator, what was the exit velocity? 109 in this case. I mean, that's just impressive, and it's so cool we can get that sort of feedback so instantly in today's game.
The relay throw. Save!
Couple of hits in a row for him here. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Trout now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. That missed inside, and 1-1. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. He makes the grab. The throw into second. To second with the throw in. No chance to get back. It's a double play. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's going to be Ian Happ. Ripped to short. And that will end the inning. Back here in Baltimore, top of inning number 7. And the batter now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And a foul ball. Kelly in his 12th season, 33 years old, and he was a third-round pick back in 2009. 0-2 now. Swings and misses, struck him out. Stephen Kwan getting ready to hit. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
One down, base is empty. The punch out there, and 2 away now. Seager stands in now. Hits for average power, the ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. Next offering is fouled back. Righty to the plate. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
All over that one right there. Really stayed inside that baseball to send it to the opposite field. With the shift on to the pull side, that's an easy knock if you'll take it.
0-1 down. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
2 outs. Got him. And that'll do it. Bottom of the inning, and down the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. And the right-hander back to work. And that one fouled off. The shortstop takes the ball.
1-1.
Ground ball to the right side. Oh, great stop. And very nicely done for the out. Here's Gary Sanchez now. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
0-2.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. So the batting order turns over. And the batter now, Jose Altuve. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Pinch hitter coming on. Ozzie Smith looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. Ground ball right side. And it goes just foul. Two down, nobody on. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. And we're back. Here's the catcher, Carlos Santana.
got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
And the righty deals. That's a hit. So a man on base to start the inning. And now the DH, Bobby Witt Jr. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. The pitch. Lifted in the air, right field. Soto really on his horse for it. Nabs it, and there's one down. Jose Ramirez digs in now. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. The 0-2. Ground ball left side, could be two. Off balance feed, there's one. It's Aaron Judge now. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. Misses inside, and it's 1-0.
Here's a run scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the ninth, get a lockdown closer ready to come in.
Ground ball up the middle. Smith to first, and that is that. Back now at Oriole Park. On to the bottom of the 8th at the plate. Ken Griffey Jr. The wind of the pitch. And that's outside. And he blows that one by him at 100. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a 1-2. Stays alive. Right-handed reliever. That one is absolutely belted. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick. Well, these guys digging into their numbers have to...
Oh, that ball got him pretty good out there on the mound. No chance for a play, and let's hope the righty's not hurt on the mound. Here's Juan Soto. And that one fouled off. Now the 0-1. Runners on the move. Fought off foul. First and second here, no outs. Fights it off, you'll see another. Makes the grab, one down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Ramirez stands in now and watches strike one. And that one pulled foul. Grounded to third, could be two. To second, there's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Here's Trout. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Junior at third. Ramirez at first. 2 out of the inning. 1-0-1 on the gun. Swing and a miss. Got him swinging. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the ninth. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
No balls. One strike.
New pitcher coming on, the veteran, Jake Diekman.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Pat calls it in, and there's one away. He's 2 outs away. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now at the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And it's fouled away. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Swing and a ball popped up. Guerrero has this one sized up, but the first baseman gets there instead. 2 away now. So they're down to their final out. And here is Steven Kwan.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Fires to first on the run, and that is the ball game. 4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew.
Invítame, amigo, invítame. Oh.
Chucky, cara linda, a veces media. Tu gato te dejó solo en la disco. Que rookie, menea la subió el debajo de la. No se tarda, siempre dulce, nunca sabe amarga. Voto Lubio prefiere estar soltera. Nunca se queda afuera, siempre con la cartera. De la hija fue la primera, yeah. Hoy yo me escapo y me invento un plan como el Chapo. Ella quiere amarrarse de Carolina, yo que falle dudoso. Esta noche ando peligroso. Ella no es mi esposa, pero el esposo. Y yo, ay,
Wow, baby.
hoy yo quiero con una loquera.
All right, ready to get underway. Here's Francisco Lindor. And a pitch. Outside low. And we are underway. Wouldn't chase that time. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. He wastes no time on this one. It's 1-0. Ken Griffey Jr., the next to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's a big power threat. David Ortiz. Dives, and he can't hang on. Now he gets it to the pitcher covering the bag. And they do get the out. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Chipper Jones. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Strike two.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
The 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And the 0-2. Got it by him for the K. Stepping in, Mickey Mantle. And he's the home run leader on this team, Singy. The wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Verlander, a righty that throws with power. He features a four-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, a slider, and occasionally uses a cutter.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Ellie De La Cruz, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. And he can't come up with it. Ortiz over to second, and he's going to make it to first, and we'll see how they score it. Now the left fielder, Stan Musial. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
If you were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a...
That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Right-hander kick steals. Hit on the ground, might be two. Lindor, that's one, and that's two. Second inning set to go. Stepping in the long ball threat, Mike Trout. The wind to kick the pitch. That's a laser base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Throw over to first.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Now a chance for Stan Musial. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. That was blasted to the moon. And they add a pair. It's 3-0. Now it's the power speed combo. Larry Walker.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
The 0-1. And that one upstairs. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning here at the top of the second. Right through there for a strike. Guerrero. Here's the tag, and he's out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Abraham Toro in the box with one away as he takes ball one. One down, base is empty. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And another ball. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Rodriguez up with it to first, and there's two gone following the strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Gary Sanchez. Missed with a changeup. 1-0. 2 outs, base is empty. And that's in there at the knees. Right side, hard hit. Turner with the throw to first. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back in Arlington, bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the right fielder, Hank Aaron. The pitch. That one misses. Ball 1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And that one hit 97 on the gun. And, of course, when it comes to Hank Aaron, he's one of the greatest sluggers of all time. 755 career homers, a record that stood for a long time. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Trey Turner stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. In the air on the infield, Ortiz moving under this one. Hauls it in for the out. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
2 outs. And there's a ball.
It's a good take.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Now it's Jose Ramirez. And first offering is fouled off. Here comes a pitch. Foul ball there. Guerrero off of first with 2 away. Runner takes off. There's a ball. Sanchez throws. Too late. Stolen base. Got him swinging for the strike. On to the third inning, and the batter will be the shortstop, Francisco Lindor. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there in the mound.
That's in there, and it's 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Wow, he got away with a mistake right there.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Kicks and deals. Foul ball, still 0-2. Righty delivers. Got him looking for the K. Fastball at the letters, throws him for strike 3. So up next, Ken Griffey Jr. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
One down, base is empty. Swings and misses, struck him out. And here's the first baseman, David Ortiz. He's 0 for 1. Way outside, and that is ball 1. Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. Into the second deck it goes. It's 4.
Pick it up, pick it up. I don't want all that dinner. This is a man's world. This is a man's world. But it would be nothing. Without a woman or a girl. You see, man made the cars to take us over the road. Man made the train to carry the heavy load. Man made the electric to take us out of the dark. Man made the boat for the water, like Noah made the ark. This is a man's world. But it wouldn't be nothing without a woman or a girl.
and a baby boys. Man make them happy, 'cause man make them toys. And after man make everything he can, you know the man makes money to buy from other men. This is a man's world, but it wouldn't be nothing, not one little thing without a woman or a girl. He's lost in the wilderness. He's lost in bitterness. He's lost. Lord have mercy. It's just a dance. Our love is just a dance. It's just a dance. Our love is just a dance. It's just a dance. Our love is just a dance. It's just a dance. Our love is just a dance.
El sol salió, qué día tan lindo, imposible tú. Tengo cero estrés, solo siento paz, todos los días son domingos. Increíble lo que hace, solo un poco de trabajo y fe. Lo conseguí, se me dio, la vida al fin tomó color. Vida al palo, buena paga. Lo conseguí, se me dio, la vida al fin tomó color. Vida al palo, buena paga. Volándome, conociéndome, cada día más poco haciéndome. Cielo azul, miro despertándome. Me siento bien, mamá está bien. Ambición y fe me trajeron fame. Compré un auto con plata que no robé. Lo que antes era un lujo hoy en día es un vuelto. Es un sueño oscuro que estoy despierto. Soy como Ginóbili cuando encesto. Banda terror te buscan un cemento. Soy un diamante sudamericano. Hice mi money con americano. Me río porque lo logramos. Estudio negocio dicho que tan alto en el top. Lo conseguí, se me dio. La vida al fin tomó color. Vida al palo. Buena paga. Solo tengo una.
Welcome in from the Polo Ground. And now Trey Turner. The pitch. And he swings over the top there. And now the lefty. That missed by a lot. And the count even 1-1. Puts it in the air out towards left center. He's got it. And there's one away. Man, is he fast.
It's so fun to watch.
So with one down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. First pitch, and he just misses.
Pretty smart not to serve something up for him right there. He's really good at hitting the first pitch.
That one missed.
2 balls, no strikes.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. That one at triple digits.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And that one moves his feet. One out, base is empty. And there's ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. To second, and he's out. That one fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Next offering is down low.
1-1.
Clobber to right field, way back, gone. He'll touch them all. And they jump out front. It's 1-0. So 2 away with nobody on. Bryce Harper to the plate. First pitch, not close. Harper bats left, throws right, batting in the cleanup spot, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. And now it's even up.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. Next offering misses down and away. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this. Bottom of the first. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Derek Jeter. here it comes. Here's a rocket out to left. Coming on Profar. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down. And here is Sosa to the plate. There's a strike.
0-1.
Foul ball. The pitch. Right through there. Got him. And there's 2 away. 2 outs. Base is empty. Next is the designated hitter, David Ortiz. And first offering is fouled off. Left-hand batter waits. He swings and fouls one off. Left-hand hitter waits. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So they go quiet. And we're back. Top of the second, and now it's William Contreras. And he gets tied up right there. Johnson, a multi-Cy Young Award winner. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and occasionally works in a splitter. The wind of the pitch. That one off the mark, and the count is 1-2. Line drive, makes the catch for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Here's Marcelo Zuna. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. And a pitch. Fly ball to right. Guerrero moving under it. Makes the grab for the second out. And now it's Alec Bohm. And first offering is fouled off. Yelich off of first with 2 away. This to center field. Settles under this one. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. Here's the veteran outfielder, Vladimir Guerrero. Ohtani back to work. Popped up. Contreras puts it away for the out. 1 away. So digging in, Mike Cameron. Swinging a foul straight back. All right, Singer, you know I'm a dork. Shohei Ohtani, go back to May 5th, 2022 at Fenway Park. He tossed a complete game through 99 pitches. Get this, 81 strikes. It was the most strikes thrown with less than 100 pitches in a game since they started tracking pitch counts.
That's just unreal.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. That's out number 2. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on. That's towards center. Yelich should have it. And he makes the catch. And that's the inning. New inning getting started. Now batting Jurickson Profar. And the pitch. Gloves it on the dive to first. Nicely done for the out.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy in the mound.
And he drops it down the third baseline. And foul ball. One down, base is empty. And that is in for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Line drive, base hit. So man aboard, one down, and it's Tatis at the plate. Fouled off. He was late.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan. And
Turner runs. And Tatis able to stay alive. Man, is he fast.
It's so fun to watch.
Next pitch is outside.
It's a good take.
1-2.
Step off. Oh, he jumped early to second, and he's out. Tatis waits. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And Ketel Marte with a chance to make an impact with 2 away. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Ripped on the ground to second. They get the force. Third out. Set for the bottom of the third. And here is Mark McGwire. The pitch. On the ground to third. Tosses across to first. And a quick out, number 1. Now here is Joe Mauer. Ball 1 on a pitch inside. Ohtani, the former rookie of the year. He throws a slurve, a four-seamer, a cutter, a splitter, and he works in a sinker. The 1-1. On the ground right side. Marte throws to first in time. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Home team down a run here in the last half of the third. That to right. Tatis after it. Makes the play, and it's out, number 3. On to the fourth, and now here is Harper. And he deals. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-1.
Outside low, 1-1.
1-1.
And a swing and a miss.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
¿Qué lo que, Nata? ¿Qué lo que? Estamos bien, papi. Gracias, papá. Yo y tú, ¿cómo estás? Cuéntame. Aquí aguantándole palo al hermano mío. Ella que está bateando.
And that's a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone.
Aquí aguantándole palo a este hombre. ¿Tú sabes cómo es?
Next to hit, William Contreras.
Sammy no tiene brazo, loco. Arranca, dice.
Makes the catch. 1 down. Now it's Christian Yelich. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Este mojito tan.
Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour. Johnson, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that's certainly a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this.
Harper,
1 down. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Igual no podía poner el
Two away.
final.
Boog, if you can set up a good two-strike splitter with the fastball on the previous pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had him reaching for it right there.
Ozuna at the plate with two away. Swings through that one. And a foul ball.
Yeah, if you're going to be
In the game and high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and put hitters away. ¿Por qué tú la ponías en la
Runner second, two now. Top half of inning number 4. Line drive. Makes the catch and a goal. One left. And now it's going to be Derek Jeter.
Ya. Paso en línea. Ahora que vamos a jugar.
And the pitch. Not close with that one. And that's ball one.
Aquí. Ya lo hay que ahora. ¿Qué la va a llevar?
Dives, but it falls. Could be extra bases. And now the tying run is in the scoring position.
Dije que el juego empieza ahora.
Even when you hit it that far out of the ball, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body.
Good boy.
In that baseball and put it in foul territory. That right there is hard.
In the dirt.
Ya. Se tira para primera. No te equivocas.
Behind the dish. The Beast down by a run. We're here at the bottom of the 4th. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Se te una red.
Get him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like
Ah,
this. Known for using the entire field. Just
Ya lo estoy viendo.
on that one.
Hoy tizando el mundo. Se va para tercera. Te voy a demostrar que eso no tiene para hacer ese pillo. Su soquero es. Te digo, un soquero.
Un pedo, 50. Tú no puedes meter la de a tercera. Un pedo de 50.
He popped out to the catcher's first down.
Y la que te metiste palo ahora.
No, ese es el pedo del hambre.
El club de los Jamines.
No, el del hambre, el más chiquito.
¿No te quito de los Jamines de Alejandro?
Two outs. That
Bueno,
was
qué
absolutely belted.
Todo mi coño de ahí, la que te digo.
Chasing it as he rounds second. He's not stopping on his way home. Save it.
Ese.
So two down, and now the center fielder, Mike Baker. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
¿Y quién es este? ¿Quién es este bolo?
Now we'll be waiting for a pinch hitter, Bernie Williams.
Man, it must be nice to
Tú tienes a Benny Williams sentado ahí.
This one smoked on its way.
Mira,
Oye, 250 que miren el play. 250. Es uno de los amigos.
¡Ey, hueso!
Y te damos
No me de cotorra, ¿en qué pleno se iba ahora?
the loudest moment. Yeah, man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
Here's a
No, está bien, me va a pasar.
but he's there for the third.
Fue kick, play, que música es.
Defensively, Bernie Williams. He'll be on center now after pinch hit.
Va a quedar Mariano Rivera pitcher. No dice cerrador, ¿no? Mi cerrador es un preparador y mi cerrador de aquí abajo. Coño, lo que por este juego está burlado.
Johnson back to work. Boom, leading things off and takes a strike.
Dale el que más.
Ya ha pasado eso también.
And foul ball.
Oye, una liga lo que sí se va.
High fly ball down the left field line. Towards the line.
Cuidado.
And brings it in at the wall.
280 tiene que sacar, ¿qué es lo que tú dices? Que es un play su madre, ¿qué es lo que tú dices? Sácala por ahí senda, entonces ¿por qué te estás quejando? ¿Cuánto tiene por ahí senda? Como 600, tío.
Up the middle. Utley.
438 tiene el diseño por
¿Y está loco? Tiene más loco.
423.
Está bien loco, ¿qué tú crees? Tú lo sacas por ahí senda.
And a bunt towards third. And that's just foul. The line to kick the pitch. Bunting for a hit. And it goes just foul. The Bees leading by 2. We're at the top of the fifth.
Pero ¿por qué tú la tiras ahí, mi loco? Yo te poniendo ese picheo, loco. Vaya allá, mira, güey. Pero por... Ahí. ¿Y cuántos coites son? 5 coites. Ya, bro. Abuchuevo. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Here comes the pitch. That one misses.
Tiene poder para tener presente, ¿oíste? Ay, mierda, loco, di que atrás, que... Ah, no fue bien, el PCI porque de daño.
On the ground out to short.
Tira malo.
Turner with the throw first. And the lead off.
Mira, o te queda ahí o te va para afuera. ¿Cómo la va a decir?
Sí, te mueve. ¡Ay! ¡Ay, ay!
Kicks and fires.
¡Ay!
Foul ball. Gets a beast and stays 0-2.
Y ahorita está jugando con su... y se va a quemar.
Gets a beast there, we'll do it again. Bases empty, one away. Last half of the inning, number 5. In the air, out towards right.
Está demasiado elevado. ¡Ay!
¡Ey! ¿Qué pasó ahí?
¡Abuchuevo! ¿Se va para un Keurishi?
Coming home. Now a
¡Ay!
¡Ey!
¡Ah, loco! ¡Ah, loco!
¿Qué no anotó?
¡Ah, loco!
Claro,
Fue.
a ver, mira, a ver. Vámonos a un par de dije.
¿Cómo así?
Pero con los Jaime también.
¡Abuchuevo! ¡Ey! Ah. Esa que me ha llevado. ¡Ay!
Number 2.
Ya lo coge esa.
Getting ready to hit. That one finds the
Y
zone.
ahorita me afuera, porque quiero ir a para el lado, tú lo sabes. Por encima mi segundo, una línea, es heavy. Ahí mismo. La que me saca la había sacado. ¡Ay, ay, ay, ay! La coge mi huevo eso. Ya, yo soy una chévere, pero eso me lo batean. ¿No va a repetir ese horror? Foul, foul.
The pitch. Ripped on a line. Pulls it in for the out.
Man, he's smart with the fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating he can't get it to fall. Maybe next time off he'll find a hole.
Hit on the ground to the right side.
Ay, pelado con el atrás que... Pero, y Randy Johnson, ¿qué es lo que está haciendo?
Strange defense there.
Está bien, Bocetepi, Banca Nave, juega ahora, cobro ahora. Hoy Tiguerón.
Mariano Rivera.
And this is an important part of
El
this game.
Tiguerón.
High score, and there's still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Jugada, Terry, jugada.
That one is lifted in the air.
Jugada.
That should be
Ay,
bases. Throws to
y
second.
ese toyo.
¿Y esa vaina?
Y ese toyo, mi loco.
Es la primera que hay que tirar. Esa la base.
Quizá la base, yo tiraba los dos aquí.
Hung up in a rundown now. They get the top.
Pobre, se le peitó. Se le peitó. Ay, ay, ay.
Now it's Christian Yelich.
Ya está inventando que esta jugada que cualquier... Se empate esta vaina de cualquier fly aquí, tú sabes.
with the time run at the plate for the top half of the sixth. High fly ball, pretty
Que dice que por decir hay que darle aquí, pero a careta, doble. Vete de ahí. Se quedó.
La creta, mano, el cuadro tener que tirar vaina por ahí.
Que darle, primo, por ahí.
He puts a great swing on that pitch and drives
Te dije
over
que
the
nada,
wall.
que darle.
But the bounce over the wall just took the guesswork out of it right away.
Sí, ya más o menos, como quiera.
Que darle.
Con tu bulbo ese.
Dile que no.
Sí, con tu bulbo.
¿Y por qué pusieron esa misión? A ver, va a bater. Ay, qué uri. A la segunda de la mandé, viste, para no te quejes. Ay, qué uri.
Foul ball still 1-2. Swings and blocks one deep to left center.
No, si tú sigues, quédate.
Jala, Sammy. 126 ahí. Ahora me doy pajón. Magua, que te doy pajón. Hay pajón, me te relajando. Magua base. Me voy a mandarlo de una vez. Ay, Ortiz te la mete en la cagada abajo, y te la va a meter ahora de nuevo. Dale, como es. Yo soy tiniendo en esta vuelta. Tiniendo que te voy a hacer. Back to back. Y cuidado si tu back. Ponga banquear, algo ahí. Mire, aplaude, vamos, aplaude. No te emociones tanto. Pero maldita sea.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box. And a smart pitcher is going to be able to do that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Si puedes decirte lo que. Esto era una mujer. Una prima.
Digging in,
¿Qué lo
Adrian
que? ¿Qué lo
Beltre.
que?
This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the
Y
defensive
tú,
end.
cuéntame. Me tenía botado.
First offering is fouled off.
Julia, ¿cómo
In foul ground.
me
Trips
remateo
towards
ese?
it.
Dime, Julia, ¿qué
He
lo
makes the
que?
catch, and there's 2 down.
Wow. Y tú, cuéntame, muchacho, me tenía
And now
botado.
the first baseman, Mark
Yo
McGuire.
estoy que está bateando. Ese mismo
And
que
first
está
offering is
bateando.
fouled off. 2 down, nobody on.
Ella, un muchachita tiene 10 años. Ella le quiere decir a la mamá y se mete en el mismo mío.
Only 2 down. Out there to center. Yelich Chapman makes the grab. And that will do it. 2-round trippers in this inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Now here is Alec Bohm. And first offering is fouled off. He's someone you'll notice that attacks hitters with that high velocity slider. It is definitely not going to be mistaken for a slurve. And there's a foul ball.
When the velocity is living
In
the upper 90s,
maybe
triple digits,
then you're throwing a slider in that same range. Very difficult.
Después de segundo, tú vas a un campo.
to hit the fastball first and foremost.
And when you put that little wrinkle in it, like he does, it's really devastating.
Profar climbs in on that left side. Swing and a miss. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Torey Lovello making a move for a new bat. Teoscar Hernandez. 1 out, the base is empty for him. Next offering is in for a strike. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. The 0-2. Well struck left field. That's down. One hops off the wall. Around second now as they still don't have it. Pulls into third safely with a triple.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
Hernandez takes his lead at third with one away. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Sosa puts it away. Runner tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 7-4.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
And the slider just misses. The 1-2. Chop to third. Beltre. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. 2 outs, runner at first. Here's Ketel Marte. Out to short, Jeter.
Está bien, Julia, dale.
Staying in the game on defense, Teoscar Hernandez. He'll be the new left fielder after entering the game as a pinch hitter. Mauer up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Tatis drifts towards it. And there's one away. Chase Utley will hit next. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Tatis really on his horse for it. Back, gone. He nails one out to right. It's 8-4. Now, Derek Jeter, 1 for 3. Tyler Glasnow will take over here. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. And first offering is fouled off. Righty to the plate. And that one pulled foul. On the ground to the left. Rolls across the diamond, and they get the out. 2 outs, base is empty. And now Sammy Sosa. Ripped, but it curls foul. Glasnow, 30 years old now, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. And that's outside. One run across in the frame so far. Here the bottom of the 7th. Base knock right field. And that one gets past the catcher. Throw is low, and he can't pick it. Just off the inside edge.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
The pitch. Swinging a grounder foul, first base side. Sosa stands at second with 2 gone. Glass now, ready and deals. That one ripped right center field. Back there. And that ball is gone.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
And now here is Vladimir Guerrero. The 1-0. Into center. Yelich should have it. Drops into the glove. That is the inning. But 2 rounds. And we're back. Ready to begin the 8th. Now it's going to be Bryce Harper. And the right-hander back to work. There's a swing and a drive. And it hits the fence. Around second now, going for 3. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his second extra base hit in this one. He absolutely ripped that ball out front.
Down the left field line, base hit. In comes the run from third. It's now 10-5. Here's Yelich at the dish. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Brian Wilson.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark, but obviously off-balance speed, there's one. But safe at first, it's a fielder's choice. And next is the designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna. Not even close there. And that's ball 1. And a swing and a miss.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the center fielder, Bernie Williams. Pulls that one foul. Off the mark there. And it's 1-1. And that one hammered. Yelich running hard. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double. So up next, Adrian Beltre. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Williams stands at second with no outs. And there's a rocket into the outfield. To second, but way too late. Safe there.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Against good pitchers, you've got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch.
0-1 now. In the air, foul off first. Brings it in, and there's one away.
Man, it's so frustrating. You got a couple of runners on. You want to try to drive in at least one run. Maybe you get a little too big with the swing. Pops out right there, and I tell you what, nobody's more frustrated with that at bat than him.
That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across, and it's now a 6-run lead. Now at the plate, Chase Utley.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking.
And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 9th. Now the third baseman, Alec Bohm. Chopped left side. On to first. Now one gone in the 9th. He's 2 outs away. And now Teoscar Hernandez. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Swings through that one. 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And he'll be safe at first. Here's Turner now. And a swing and a miss there.
0-1.
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Man at first, 1 away. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. He goes down looking. So it's their last chance in this one. Now the number 2 hitter, Fernando. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ketel Marte. And first offering is fouled off. And the right-hander deals. They're down to their final strike.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
1 strike away. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at third, so it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone. Here's Bryce Harper. Base hit, 1 run is in. The throw in. He's in there. It's 11-7.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
And that one fouled off. Right-handed reliever. Going to count 1 and 2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And that'll do it. An 11-7 final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying... right, ready to go here. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ellie. De La Cruz. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. One out in the top of the first. So with one down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Foul ball there. Tatis waits. Foul ball. One down, base is empty. Up the middle. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
It's a good hustle. And when you're talking about an emerging leader on a team, those are the things that are going to be necessary for him to do to set that example, you know, game in, game out.
At the belt and fires. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Who doesn't love to watch Shohei play baseball? I mean, voters certainly did when they made him the unanimous choice for MVP in the American League in 2023. It was an easy choice. He had that award wrapped up by August.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Well, as expected, Ohtani was great on the mound and at the plate that year. He struck out more than 11 batters every 9 innings he pitched and hit 44 home runs in the process.
And here it comes. Tatis runs. Battling here as he fouls it away. 0-2 now. Runner on the go again. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Tatis, the runner at first with 2 gone. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up. We go to the bottom of the first. And the batter now, Stephen Kwan. The wind of the pitch. Ball 1, no strikes. Swings through that one, out in front that time. 1-1. The wind of the pitch. Bounced up the middle. What a stop from his knees. The throw on the money. Nice play.
Well, you can see right there, he looks very comfortable going to the backhand. Nice diving stop, gets up to complete the play. That'll fire the team up for sure.
Carlos Correa, the next to hit, takes outside. That misses, and that's ball 2.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
2-1. One out, base is empty. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 3. And that one is in for a strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing play.
Right-hander kick steals. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. one ripped. Could be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Juan Soto now. That's to third. And it gets by him. Headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. 1-0.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Here is Aaron Judge. 0-1. Runner at second here, 1 gone.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Struck him out looking. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Man at second. That one fouled off. And a ground ball to first. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Here's Jose. Ramirez. Little chopper rolls foul.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Ramos makes the catch, and that will end the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Back at Globe Life Field, second inning set to go, and now the catcher comes up to hit. William Contreras, and a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. Here's Elliot Ramos. Smoked on the ground to second. Altuve slings to first. 1 out in the second.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team.
Swing and a ball popped up. Altuve pulls that one down. Runner tags for home. The throw's offline. He's saved. It's 1-1. And now it's Alec Bohm. Misses outside. Ball 1. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one's got a chance. Caught just shy of the wall. 1 run on 1 base hit. No errors. No one left. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Outside low. 2-0. Joe McDonald, our umpire behind the dish.
Yeah, Boog, Joey Mack. Sometimes a little tough to figure out. We may see some hitters and pitchers asking him where a pitch was here or there.
Can't glove it cleanly. But the throw to first gets him easily. And that's the first out. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Out front and foul to the left side. That's down and in. Tied up here in the early going. On the ground to third. Bohm throws on to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Profar makes the play, and that is that. AL down quietly. Score remains on to the third inning, and now it's Frankie Lindor. As the lefty gets to work, that one finds the corner. It's 0-1.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Pitch misses there, and now it's even 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1-2.
And he grounds one to the right side. Fires over to Guerrero. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Back to the top of the lineup at the plate. Ellie De La Cruz. Fought off foul. One down, base is empty. And that one fouled off. And a pitch. And a swing and a miss. And there's 2 away.
Well, kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. And by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fires off a really poor swing.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Kwan under it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back in Arlington, here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. And a foul ball. The 0-1. That one pulled foul. The pitch. And he hits a ground ball right side. Lindor on to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Here's Carlos Correa. Doubled in his first AB. One of the things with Correa, the impact he makes, not just on offense, but defense as well. A guy who's won a platinum glove as the best defender in the American League. Probably my favorite note, though, on Carlos Correa. He likes to, before games, go to a regular old batting cage and take BP. High fly ball out towards left field. That's back. Gone. He doinks it off the foul pole. He circles the bases, and just like that, they're out front. It's 2-1. And now it's Juan Soto. Doubled his first time up. And ball 1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
That one hammered, but pulled foul.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Chop to the right side. Alonso steps on first for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. Two down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of the third. And a big swing and a miss.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Carlos. Start of the 4th. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. And a pitch. Out towards right center field. Soto sizing this one up. Puts it away for the out. Here's Pete Alonso. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That's in for a strike. Since debuting in 2019, no player in the majors has hit more homers than Pete Alonso. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
Well hit the other way. That one going back and foul. Bases empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Next pitch is outside. Stays alive. 1 down, base is empty. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Pitch in the dirt, and it's 2-2. Grinding AB right here, about to see pitch number 10. Good job to fight that one off.
In an era with a lot of swing and miss and strikeouts, you got to love an at-bat like this. No one giving in.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. He saw a lot of pitches in that at-bat and found a way to win the battle. And now it's William Contreras. A double and a run scored his first time up. And there's a foul ball. And the 0-1. That one hit to right. And that will fall. Lead runner around second. Lead runner holds at third. So 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. And now the center fielder, Elliot Ramos. Golden opportunity right here. Lifted in the air down the left side. Brings it in. That's out number 2.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
Here's the switch hitting left fielder Jurickson Profar. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. And fouled off. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Christian Yelich.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boog. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
That's back there. 1 runs in. Bangs off the wall. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Relay throw. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends. So remaining in the game defensively, Christian Yelich. He'll be the new left fielder after entering the game as a pinch hitter. Here's Yordan Alvarez. That one fouled off. Left-hand batter waits. And a swing and a miss. Now 1 away.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Kicks and deals. This one in the air, right field. Tatis drifts towards it and makes the grab. And there's 2 away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
He swings and fouls one off. 2 outs. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 5, John Shelby with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Alec Bohm. And a foul ball. The 0-1. And that one in the air center field. Judge is under it. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. That one not close. And that is ball 1. Wouldn't chase that time.
2 balls. No strike.
One down, base is empty. Top of the zone for a called strike. The pitch. High in the air, out to right. Soto sizes this one up. 2 down. So the batting order turns over. Now it's the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Outside corner, there's a strike.
0-1.
In the air, right field. Soto gets under it. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here is Salvador Perez. Jeff Hoffman taking over on the mound.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him. Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make it.
Off balance feet, there's 1. How about that double play?
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
On the ground to third. And they go down fast. 3 outs on 3 pitches. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Skubal back to work. Out to short. Correa. Not in time. He legs it out.
Boom, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
Late with the swing there.
1 ball. 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Runner at first with no outs here. And another ball. And a swing and a miss. And now 1 away.
No, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Here's the catcher, William Contreras. First pitch misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Out to short, Correa. Zips it to first. That's out number 3. The right-hander back to work. And that one clips the corner. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And there's one down. Here's Juan Soto. 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the first. In there at the knees.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Bounce to the right. Lindor throws to first. They get the out on Soto.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Judge at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. 2 outs, base is empty. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Hit hard on the ground to short. Wide throw pulls him off the bag, and the inning still alive. Runner at first with 2 away. And now the DH, Yordan Alvarez. Right side, Lindor. Oh, the throw is over his head, and that keeps the inning alive. Tries to get back, but he can't. The throw hangs him out. And we're back. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the center fielder, Elliot Ramos. That's to 3rd. Ramirez sends it to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Now it's Christian Yelich. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
And now the lefty. Fly ball pretty well struck right field. Soto going back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Well, I think the wind ended up being a factor right there. It's whipping in from right field right now. So otherwise, I think that ball's out of here.
1-0.
And a pitch. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Yelich around second, headed for third. Coming home. He'll score easily, and they lead by 2.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Next to hit, Ellie De La Cruz. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Two outs and one in scoring position. Way inside.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings.
Brings it in for the third out. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now 4-2. Bottom of the 7th. Now it's Jose Ramirez. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
That one almost got him.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
The 2-1. Swinging a foul straight back.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And he deals. Fights it off. He'll see another. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And 1 out now. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
But it bounces off his glove. And now Salvador Perez, 1 for 2. Right through there for a strike.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you can find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Tying run at the plate. And he takes one right on the black. And the count 1-2. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Steps in the bag for 1. And that's all they'll get.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
In the air, center field. On the move. He makes the grab. And that is that. Back in Arlington. And now the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. The lefty fires. And first offering is fouled off. The wind to kick the pitch. Hard hit down the line and left. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Safe at second with a double. 3rd hit for him this afternoon.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Throw comes in quickly as the lead runner at 3rd gets the stop sign.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean,
bounce to 3rd. A dive. He's got it. Over to 1st. And that's a great play for the out.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy on the mound.
Ground ball left side. Sends it across to 1st. That's an out. Tag out at 3rd. And that's back at Globe Life Field. Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. Tanner Scott on the pitch here. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And here it comes. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. That clips the corner.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
The pitch. Got him swinging. One gone here.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating, that's really good.
Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. Now it's the right fielder, Juan Soto. 1 for 3. Foul ball there. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Swings through that one for strike 2. On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3 double play. And the inning is over. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. And now the center fielder, Elliot Ramos. Ronel Blanco comes on now.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Torey Lovullo making a move for a new bat. Jackson Merrill.
Well, looking for a little insurance here to start the ninth, Boog.
First offering, and it just misses. Blanco, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against it.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Backed off the plate that time.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the controlled command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
Upstairs. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that.
And that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Fought off foul.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
Towards first. That's a base hit. Run scores. The throw into second, but he's in there easily. Here's the third baseman, Alec Bohm. And first offering is fouled off. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Ryan McMahon. Nice opportunity for him. Runner at second with nobody out. Yelich at second with nobody out. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. Those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
The 0-1. Got a good eye there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. And no one can get there. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's 7-2.
Comes through with the RBI. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
De La Cruz, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Next pitch is outside. That one way inside. 1 out and a runner at second. That one to first, and that's just foul. Swings and misses. 2 out.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Tatis now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Missed with a changeup. And 1-1. Man on second, 2 down. And a foul ball. Kicks and fires. And another ball. This ball's chopped on the ground. Correa fires over to first. And the inning is over. Staying in the game on defense, Jackson Merrill. He'll be out in center now after pinch hitting. Judge now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Lifted in the air, right center field. Tatis sizing this one up. 1 away. Now it's the DH, Yordan Alvarez. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Base is empty, 1 away. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. And he grounds one back up the middle. And I don't know what's going on there, but he's safe at first. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Steps off and looks to first. Snap throw behind the runner. Time called as the pitching coach makes a visit to the mound. One reliever still getting loose out in the pen. And there's the strike. Man at first, 1 away. Line to left. And it goes just foul. To third. Oh, great stop. But no chance. That's an infield single.
The effort from both players involved in this play just really stands out to me. I mean, you got the diving stop at short, which was
Ronaldo Lopez gets the call from the pen.
And he's got a nice lead to work with. So
this one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. 1 run is in. Another comes in to score. It's 7-4.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
So now a pinch hitter for the catcher, Adley Rutschman. He gets a chance with a runner in scoring position and 1 gone. Guerrero, the runner at second with 1 away. Center field, Merrill settles underneath it, pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. So they're down to their final out. Jose Altuve up to hit here. And first offering is fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. Right side, and this should do it. On to first, ball game.
Winning never gets old, but it's also important to come out and play with some level of a fear of failure. That's what brings out the best, knowing that if I don't bring it today, we could lose. And nobody likes to lose, especially when you work this hard to play at this level. Nice win today.
This one finishes with a final of 7-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.